over how we're going to lay out your common rafter for your project. On your drawings, you'll notice that you have a 4-foot run, or a 4-foot span from across your building from exterior wall to exterior wall. That's your span of 4 feet. Your run is going to be half of that. You have a 2-foot run. That's from the center to the outside. We actually have a ridge board in here that takes up some of that room. It's 1.5 inches thick. So from that 2 foot, we are going to subtract half of that ridge board. So we're going to have 2 feet minus 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to have 1 foot, 11 1/4 of an inch. That's going to be our run. That's our adjusted run, because we adjusted it by removing half of the ridge board thickness. Okay? We also have a projection here of 12 inches, where it's a horizontal distance from the exterior of the building to the far outside of the fascia. The fascia is 3/4 of an inch thick. So in this case, we're going to take the 12 inches and subtract 3/4 of an inch, and that's going to give us an 11 1/4 inch projection of our actual rafter. Okay, now that we have that information, we need to know what the slope of our roof is. In this case, the slope of our roof is going to be an 8/12, meaning for every 12 horizontal inches, this roof is going to rise 8 inches. Okay? So that is called our pitch, or our slope. So knowing that information now, if we input our run as 1 foot 11 1/4 in our construction master calculator, 1 foot 11 1/4 inch run, and then put in 8-inch pitch, it will tell us, it will give us a dimension of, or we're going to hit diagonal. Hit diagonal, it's going to give us a dimension of 2 foot 3 15/16 of an inch. That is your line length. Boom! From the peak of the rafter to the outside edge of the building. That's where our bird's mouth cut is going to happen. Okay? We also need to know the total length of the rafter. So at this time, we take the 1 foot 11 1/4 adjusted run plus 11 1/4 inch for our adjusted projection. We're going to get 2 foot 10 1/2 inches. That's our total adjusted run of the rafter. So in this case, we'll put the 2 foot 10 1/2 in our calculator as a run, 8-inch pitch, again, because that's still our roof slope, and we hit diagonal, and that is going to give us a total rafter length of 3 foot 5 7/16. Total rafter, 3 foot 5 7/16 of an inch. That's the line length, meaning along this top edge of the rafter, 3 foot 5 7/16. From one end all the way to the other. So the line length is to our bird's mouth. The total rafter length is the complete length of the rafter. Now we can go lay it out.